So speaking of names, what's your name and why are you here?
I'm Brianna.
My name is Chancellor Evans. I'm here because Holly helped me
Look for a house.
Yeah, look for a house.
We're in the process of looking for a house.
So how long were you looking for houses?
Too long. What, like 2 years?
2 years.
Ooh.
We went with someone else that was not a good decision. Going with Holly was just way better.
So how'd you find your first agent?
Oh, it was a family friend. I mean, not a family friend.
We went to school with
him. My dad was like, yeah, I can already tell how this is going to go. And he knew how that was going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like with the old real estate, I felt like Chance was doing all of the work.
Okay.
Like, I was like, if we find a house, I am going to feel so bad if he makes like money off of us. Like, he did nothing.
So he was the stereotypical door opener, paper pusher realtor that you see.
Yeah.
So how'd you find Holly?
I think she like cold called me like randomly one day.
Okay.
And like I just was like, I ended up talking to her and I was like, like whatever. She seems cool, I guess. And then she called me back like again like 3 days later. She was like, hey, I'm just following up. And I was like, you know what? She seems pretty persistent. So
where'd you buy it?
Winston-Salem.
I'm assuming this is your first home?
Yes.
Yes, this is our first home.
So are you ready for home ownership?
100%. I'm so tired of apartments. Like, it just like progressively got worse to the point where I was just like, I'd rather be homeless or in a home. The environment or whatever, being in an apartment, like I missed my privacy. So
and money wise.
Oh yeah, money wise too. Yeah, it was
a
waste of money.
For sure.
Renting is 100% interest is what we tell everybody around here.
Oh so. Yeah.
No, especially for me, just seeing the difference from like I've been living in apartments for like 4 years.
Yeah.
Seeing the price go up and up and up, I was like, that's not worth it. Like, we might as well get a house.
Right. So question as the man, I'm assuming this one, do you have your white Nikes ready to mow that yard yet?
Oh gosh. I told my parents like 2 years ago we were looking for a house and my real estate agent like folded on us. They were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and get you the lawnmower, the weed eater, everything, all the yard stuff. And my dad was just like, so when are we moving, guys? And I had to give them the bad news. So they're pretty excited. They have everything stacked
I'm
up
excited.
ready.
I'm gonna be on you. Just like I am.
She isn't.
I am. I'm like, the grass is getting high. It's time to cut it. Yeah, no, it's funny. We already talked about it. I'm so excited. Like, I love him, obviously, but I was like, you're gonna
space.
Be outside.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing my parents always told me, space. You need space. And boy, I'm going to have it now.
Well, speaking of the houses that you originally looked at versus now, when you first started looking 2 years ago, is it the same kind of house that you originally thought you were going to be looking at?
No.
No,
not for me, because this is a one level. So when we bought a house, for some reason, I just thought we were gonna have like an up and down sleep. But I honestly like don't even care.
I asked that just for personal reasons because I try to teach our agents that what somebody says at the very beginning, they don't really know what they want. They think they want this, and you know, people are like, I want to live out in the country, and then they get ate up by mosquitoes walking around the property and they're like, no, this ain't for me, I need to go back to the city. So it's just interesting to me to see like what people actually buy. Is it in the same area that you originally looked at?
No, we were originally looking in Kernersville, but I ended up falling in love with this house there. Well, we did, so we ended up moving to Winston, but it's like right outside of Kernersville.
Cool.
It's not far.
With the real estate part of the transaction, was everything smooth? Did you have any repairs that you needed done? Any negotiations that you had to do, or did everything pretty much go?
The only thing with that house, it was the bathroom faucet was broken. But other than that, there was nothing. Holly showed us around pretty good. She was pretty knowledgeable. Everything that she had pointed out when we were looking in the first place, like, it came back in the inspection report. So there was really nothing.
So it's nice to have somebody that was open communicating with you. Why would you refer Holly to somebody else who might be looking for a property in the Winston area?
She is bubbly. I feel like for me, like obviously he knew more than me. Explained it to me to where like I could understand like exactly like what was going on. And she helped, of course, find us what we were looking for. She put up with us saying, oh, maybe we want this one. No, we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that she was persistent.
Yeah, no, she was definitely very patient.
Yeah, she was very patient. I can be very indecisive when it comes to like big decisions, and I feel like Holly was like, I got another thing coming for you, dude.
I think one of Holly's great attributes from watching from behind is she does have that bubbly personality. She can explain it to you how you want to hear it, but at the exact same time, there's no bullshit. Like if you're like, nah, that ain't gonna fly, or this isn't for us, or oh, we gonna ask for this, that, and the other. So
I think it's funny because she's actually said that.
Yeah. I do like that. Like, you know, I might have been off in the weeds every now and again, looking at a house like being over my head, and Holly would be like, you know what, sweet pea, I don't think this one's it.
I can hear her saying that exactly. What other things do you have to add?
I guess the most likely things would come from the most unlikely places. Like, I mean, if I was on your guys' website or on any other realtor website, like I never would have thought that like the experience that I got would have came from just me just randomly answering a phone call one day. Like I never would have thought that like I would have had such a pleasant experience at such a random happen of events.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah,
so,
cold calling works.
Yeah, and it's hard because you get a lot of people be like, how'd you get my number, and hang up on you, and that's it, and they're not open, and I'm like, just need to give people a shot sometimes.
That is true though, because I feel like nowadays like scam is just like on a whole nother level. But I would definitely recommend. That's what we said we would do.
Oh yeah, I would definitely.
Any of my friends, family member, yeah.
I also knew that I liked Holly because I love Volkswagens.
Oh yeah,
Holly drives a Volkswagen. Yeah. And
there you go.
Like, yeah,
it's
you know
just
what?
a match made in heaven right there.
Yeah, man. Part of the Dub Club.
Yep. Well, we appreciate y'all using us, and let us know what we can do. We tell people all the time, I don't know if she gave you this spiel, this is part of my spiel, that, do you know we call ourselves the Mantle Mafia?
Oh yeah,
yes,
she told us.
So, because if you need something, whether it's your lawnmower don't work, or you need a painter, or, you know, want to come hang out, whatnot, we got everybody.